Today, we will discuss about the significance, rather the spiritual significance and the science of Vriksha, that is the trees, and the science behind the Vedic declaration Vriksho Vandanat. Why Vedas has been worshipping trees? We generally believe trees are to be respected for ecological reasons. That is, of course, true. But that is only an elementary information. Trees have a very deep spiritual significance. The importance of trees, or vriksha as we call, let us discuss under two separate headings. One, the normal ecological understanding, and then the more importantly, the spiritual parlance. In the ecological system, there also we are just superficially understanding things. It also needs very deep understanding. The trees we are respecting because we understand that it reduces the carbon effect. That is true. Because they inhale carbon and exhale oxygen. But in addition to that, it is forming the circulatory system of the entire universe. How? Now, the rain falls. If the rain falls, it can just run away. The trees hold them. Trees, its trunks, its base, its root, everything holds it and in fact absorbs the water. And through its system of body, that is from leaf to the root, it pushes the water underground. Thereby it conserves the water, the rainwater, instead of getting drained all the way to the sea and getting evaporated again. And this happens when it is raining. When the rain is over and it is hot sun time, it does the reverse process. What it does is, through its roots, it pulls the water from the ground and then through its entire system pulls it up all the way to the leaves, and from the leaves it allows the water to evaporate back into the system in the atmosphere, which again helps the cloud to form. Therefore, it is doing a recirculatory system of water for sustaining this earth and world. This aspect is very hardly understood by all of us. This is how the God has created Rita for the universe to be continuously running. And the other thing it does ecologically is it is able to maintain so many species, so many birds, so many insects. And it is through the trees and its fruits that many animals are able to live, human beings are able to live, and it is able to proliferate. So this is under the ecological system, the science of ecology. There are some trees which has been created by God as wonder trees. One of the wonder trees is what we call as Arasamaram. It absorbs the carbon and releases the oxygen even in the night. Normally, the trees do it in the daytime, but this particular tree, it does it all the time. And if you look at the neem tree, the neem tree is a ozone protector. It releases its energies or the vibrations in such a way it protects the ozone layer. It protects us from the ozone layer. That is why in the villages, people have a combination of these two trees, Arasamaram and Vepamaram, and they even celebrate it as a wedding. It is misunderstood as a superstitious activity. No. In any village where these two trees are coexisting, in that village, the pollution level is likely to be very low. This the ancestors understood, though they have not explained. They incorporate it as a customary procedure. Okay, now we will come to the more important spiritual significance of trees. Of all the yogas, Bhagavan Krishna recommended Karma Yoga because he said that every person, every being born in this world has to be active all the time. He cannot be active, not active even for 1 second, whether he likes it or not. Therefore, be active for common good. Don't expect that whatever you are trying to do has to be for your good. Don't even expect a particular result. You do the process properly and leave the results to come on its own. This is what today in the modern management they are calling it as process management. Don't look at the result. Result will come if you do the process all right. If you don't do the process all right, the result may be right or wrong. If it is right, it is due to luck. If it is wrong, it is again due to some kind of bad management. That is of no use. What is important is you have to do the process all right. This is what Bhagavan Sri Krishna said as Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga has three components. One, you should do whatever you are supposed to do. Two, not be worried about the result and don't try to take anything out of that result for your selfish interest. Three, don't do anything because for your self interest. Do it for common good. Now it is easy to say, but it is very difficult to implement. How many of us are able to understand first what Lord Krishna has said? The general things that Kadamai Ichai, Palanai Edirbarade, even that statement is misunderstood. Bhagavan has not said you don't expect a result. Bhagavan has only said you don't expect that particular result. A result has to come, but you don't say that I want only that result. Now, if you go further, if you want to really implement this Karma Yoga properly, there your personal interest should be secondary. What is the common good? That has to be the primary. Look at a tree, what it does. The tree assimilates all the Panchabhutas, the water, the sunshine, the earth, the air, everything it utilizes and converts into an energy. Energy in the form of leaf, fruit, and all the related things, products out of it. Now, those results of that, what we call it as fruit, actually it is a fruit, whether it is a banana, mango, or any fruit. That fruit, every one of us is using, animals are using, we are all very happy in eating it. Just think whether any tree, a mango tree, has it ever tasted its fruit, mango? Never. It has never eaten its fruit. And whether at any point of time have you come across a mango tree being very happy if it has yielded a huge haul of mangoes in that season? It won't be. It doesn't care. Or whether you have seen it is crying at any point of time because in that year the yield is low? No. It is simply happy that it has done its process. The result it is not concerned with. That is what Bhagavan Krishna said as don't bother about the result. And it is doing everything under a system and rhythm, not for its good. And whatever is required, it takes for itself, that too for self sustenance, in order to yield the result. It is not storing anything for future, it is not doing anything for itself. This is the height of Karma Yoga. That is why Vedas declare Vriksho Vandanat. Every one of us, whenever we see a tree, we should understand it is the embodiment, it is a standing example of Karma Yoga. We should all live like a tree. We should all contribute ourselves to the world like a tree. A tree not only yields fruit, it is giving housing to so many birds, so many insects. It is giving shade. The other important thing of a tree is that even if somebody cuts a tree, it doesn't fight with the cutter. It gives fruit and shade even to that guy. What is the height of Karma Yoga? So, let the tree remind us our duty to be a Karma Yogin. Let the tree always be an example for how to live. Hari Om.